Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Kingdom Daughter. My name is Renisha Brown, and on this channel we share content about motivation, inspiration, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle. So I hop in and hop out of certain contents depending on what I want to share with you guys. So today I'm gonna share something a little inspirational, I guess. As you can see from the title, I will be getting my vaccine today. I'm a bit scared, I have to be honest, but at the same time I'm very excited about getting it. I really just want to get this day over with. But yeah, I hope that you'll find this video inspiring. By the time we're done, I'm gonna share with you why it took me this long to get the vaccine and my feelings about the whole experience. So I'm gonna go inside now to get this needle in my arm, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. So yeah, it is a very gloomy day, but let's get this out the way. Much better. So I'm heading inside the pharmacy now to get my shots. Okay, here we go. Okay, almost there. Pray for me, y'all, because I don't like needles. I just don't. All right, we're at the pharmacy. Okay, so I'm just putting on my mask in the store just in case anyone wants to attack me about not wearing my mask. All right.
There's a sore arm and like a tired feet.
Okay.
With the second dose is when it's more likely to give you like fever, headache.
Oh Lord. Okay, here we go. I'm scared. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Alrighty.
Like a champ. We're done. Okay, all done. Woo. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you for this video. So yeah, I said that I would share why it took me this long to get the vaccine and just basically my overall feelings about the vaccine. So anyways, I'm all done. I'm still a little nervous because the thing is, one, why it took me this long to get the vaccine is because I hate needles. Like, I have a huge phobia for needles. Like, even when I was pregnant, that was one of the hardest things that I'd have to go through, would be going to the doctors every time and getting this injection and that injection. Like, I hated that part of it. So yeah, I'm not a fan. So today I had to like build up my courage and my strength and just sort of allow God's spirit to just comfort me and know that I'll be okay. That's one thing. Okay, that's how I feel personally about needles on a whole. Two, I'm a little bit more cautious with putting things in my body. When it comes onto food, I don't just put any and anything in my body. I'm aware of what I eat. I'm very conscious, health conscious, that is, even at this young age. I'm very health conscious and aware of how what I eat will affect my body, in terms of long-term effects, red meat, stuff like that. So whereas any drugs is concerned, like, I'm the one of those people where I was just very on guard about this vaccine. I wasn't happy that they were making this thing such a permanent mandate, that because I see that's what will eventually become the decision that they're gonna make. They're gonna start telling everyone that, listen, you won't have a choice anymore, because now they're giving you options that you can take it and it's optional, but I know in the future, the next few months from now, it's not going to be optional. It's going to be it's just going to be something that it's going to be mandatory, and we're all going to be subjected to taking this vaccine. Hey, listen, we're in the end times, and I see that. I believe that we're in the last days, as it says in the word of Revelations. A plague will come upon the nation, and just one world order, and we can see that that's where the world is going to. So I don't want to get too much into that biblical aspect of things, but if you guys read your Bible, especially the book of Revelations, it talks about these things, and I do feel like there's just so much with COVID that reflects the word of God on the end times. So yeah, hold on guys. Okay, I was getting a call. So yeah, that's another thing too that just had me on edge with taking the vaccine, because one, they were sort of, it just came out of nowhere, and they started telling people like, oh, this is gonna make you better, or this is gonna sort of help limit the problems with COVID. But for me, being a cautious person with what I put in my body, I was very sort of perturbed, or just not interested in wanting the vaccine. So I delayed until I feel like I'm at the point where, because I know that they're gonna force this thing down your throat. They're like, it's just everywhere. Every time you turn on the TV, they're advising that, take the vaccine, you need to be vaccinated. And especially my husband, guys, like my husband, he is on the other side of the fence. He is all about the vaccine, and every day he keeps annoying me, like nudging me, like you. I'm like, stop. So that's why I just decided to brave up and go and get it done, because one, I know that it's gonna be mandatory after maybe a few months. I don't know how long, but I guarantee you that they're gonna make this vaccine mandatory, that we're all gonna need to become vaccinated after a while. So I'm just like, you know what, let's just get it done, get it out the way, so I can move on with my life and stop feeling this fear, this phobia of needles, and phobia about what this vaccine is gonna do to my body. Like, I was fearful. I realized that, like, I was thinking a lot about like the symptoms and the after effects, when it goes inside your body, because you hear this and you hear people dying, and you hear people getting sick, and just all sorts of negative repercussions from taking the vaccine. And I didn't want that for myself, so I was just like, I'm gonna hold off as long as I possibly can hold off. But I feel like I'm at the point where I just don't want this circulating in my mind anymore. I need peace. And with hearing about it every day, I'm just at the point where I just need to get it out of my system. So I realized it's fear that was mostly holding me back, because of all of the repercussions and all of those negative stories that you'd hear about the vaccine. So I was one of those people who were mostly on the fence about taking it. But so here comes the inspiration part now. I wanted to share me going through this process of taking the vaccine, because I know a lot of people do have hesitations or reservations like myself. Not everybody's 100% on board with getting vaccinated. I was not. And I think I'm halfway in. But like I said, just explaining all of the reasons why I did it, because I know that it's gonna come to where they're gonna start forcing you, and I don't want to be in that line where I feel forced and pressured. I want to feel comfortable going in there and just doing it off my own free will. So know that you still have your own free will to do it. I feel like it's easier on my mind to sort of do it on my timing rather than when it becomes mandatory and you can't live without it, you can't travel, you can't do anything without it. Because trust and believe, I keep hinting, but I believe in my spirit, in my mind, that it's gonna come to that. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to share that and hopefully inspire somebody that's feeling afraid of taking the vaccine. I'll keep you guys updated. Pray for me. I believe that God will keep me safe. A lot of people have taken it. My husband, his family, they've taken it, and they're fine. They took the Johnson and Johnson, like the full dosage, and yeah, they had symptoms, like awful symptoms, and they're fine. So I took the Pfizer, so one dosage today, and I'll come back in 3 weeks for another dosage. So but just, if you find that you're feeling fearful about taking the vaccine, like, just pray about it. And this is what I want you to think about, like, when you are feeling those fear, like, God created you, right? And God knows all of us on the earth, and you just have to trust that He has you, right? He will not allow any harm to come to you, and He will protect you. So that's the only thing that allowed me to find courage to go into that store, go into that pharmacy, and got vaccinated, and not feel worry or anxious about this thing anymore. I just had to rely on the Lord, and allow Him to take over, and not sit down and worry about what's gonna happen, or exhaust my mind on the repercussions that might come from me getting this vaccine in my system. Like, obviously logics, is there, and it's human for us to consider the effects, long-term effects or short-term effects of what could come from this. But I encourage you to do what I'm doing now. Just put it to the Lord and trust in Him to keep you. He will keep you. All right, guys. So if you are feeling anxious or nervous or worried about taking the vaccine, put it to the Lord. If it's on your heart to do it and you want to do it, let fear, just put fear out the way and go ahead and do it. But put your trust in the Lord and know that He will keep you. And you just have to speak that word over yourself. Like, listen, fear, you will not control me. You have no power over me, and God is going to keep me. God is going to keep me alive and healthy. And yes, you might have to go through the symptoms like anything else. Naturally, there will be, repercussions of that situation, or for, in this case, the drugs that's in your body. Obviously it's gonna do what it needs to do, but I just trust God to keep me through it, and we're gonna move forward. So that's it, guys. I'm vaccinated, so I'm gonna go home and share the good news, because like I said, my husband has been on my tail. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it wasn't our usual video style in my house, but I kind of want to get into more vlog styles. I like it. I hope you like it too, and let me know if you want to see more vlog style videos from Kingdom Daughter. And also go ahead and subscribe if you are new to the family, guys. Hit that subscribe button and join the Kingdom Daughter family. And be sure to like this video if you were inspired or encouraged in any way. Like this video and share with someone else. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Ciao.